Okay, so it says that I'm live. Is it actually? Alright, sorry about that random up feed. Or, yeah, whatever. Welcome. I haven't drank any of this coffee yet. And I want to get. I was trying to open up the timers beforehand, or just having the page ready. Hello, Rosalind Kelly. Is this your first time here? I might have seen you before, but I'm not sure. As everyone is quickly learning, I have a terrible memory. But welcome. Oh, I got both of my dragons in the view. Yay. Okay. Oh, it hasn't popped up in StreamYard yet. So it might be alright. It might be the first time I come and go a lot. Okay. I feel that. There are some live streams that like I watch them, but I don't ever comment in them, so I'm quite certain they don't realize like I watch them. I'm just like a new person whenever I comment. So I 100% understand that. Is there a way I can? All right. So it just might be the first time you've commented. I understand. Let's see. I should do an intro. I'm trying to get better at this. Welcome to my channel. My name is Kat. If you're new here, hello. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm an aspiring author and I'm currently working on writing an urban fantasy. I do plan to use a pen name. I am planning to use Cat Leo, and you can find me at Cat Leo Writing on like all the social media that I have, such as on this little thingy here, which I made. So that is my generally the link I have, I believe. It's because I do know it's on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. This is my this is my normal Wednesday writing stream. So it's 8:30 a.m. Eastern to about 11:30 a.m. Eastern. And I also do pop-up streams. I've been writing fan fiction since 2012. Under the pen name of Cat 2016 on Archive of Our Own and Cat 2020 on fanfiction.net. My username might end up changing, but I'm not sure. I have to get tired and have to go, so I don't talk much. I feel that. I understand. There is no problem with people lurking. All lurkers, like lurkers that with good intention are invited. guess I want to share my screen. Alright. I always start with a 10-minute pop-ups. 10-minute pop-up. Oh wow. With a 10-minute warm-up sprint. Wowza. I'm gonna have to drink a bit of this coffee during this sprint. This is mainly for people who, like me, are just waking up, so that they can actually acquire the coffee that I've somehow already acquired. I open up all their documents. This is when I share the stream. So, yes. And then when we get back in 10 minutes, do we want to do 20 or 15 on the next sprint? So keep that in mind. I'm going to want to ask that question again. I like to mix it up. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. Come on, hit the play button. There we go. Sprint. Alright, let me know how you did during that sprint. Gotta adjust my headphones, sorry. And while we were doing that first sprint, Nathalie, am I pronouncing that right? Is it Nathalie? Please let me know if I pronounced it correctly. Is here, and Jace is here. Ginny popped in. I did reply to you guys in the comments, but I do hope things calm down for you. I do have this window open, so I can also look at it here. It's a T. Okay. It's just Natalie. Got it. I see F, and I want to pronounce the F. It's so ingrained into me. But alright, it's just Natalie. Okay. That'll be easy for me to remember. Jace filled out a check and deposit slip for first errand of the day. Also, Natalie wished Ginny some good vibes. Jace also has places to go this morning, so can't actually stick around. I shared the stream to Twitter, Facebook, Discord things. I was in the chat a bit, and I almost listened to an entire song on Spotify because sometimes you need the music to wake up. I also realized I should probably share / promote the streams on Tuesday nights before I go to bed on Instagram. That would probably be a good place for me to share it as well. So, let's see here. Also, let me know if we want to do 15 or 20 for our second sprint. I would like to state that my back is still stiff from Sunday. Probably didn't help that I was standing all day, like all forward yesterday, because that's how I work. I stand, and hostess stand. I'm gonna wait for StreamYard to catch up to YouTube, because it's a jerk like that. No, this red shirt very much is on my brand, I guess. It matches my colors on screen very well, apparently. This is one of my favorite shirts. It's just a men's shirt, but it's so comfy. Sometimes you guys will see me in certain shirts, and like they're men's shirts, and they've probably come from my father. Because like when I was little, I used to like, because my dad wears multiple layers of shirts, so I used to just steal the top layer of his shirt or his sweater because it was still warm when you get home from work. And so my dad would just go take off his sweater and plop it on me. And then I'd just be like, okay, goodbye. And he'd go curl up and fall somewhere. Natalie says a 15 would be nice, and Rosalind Kelly, I set up my calendar, cleaned up my desk, and set my intention for the day. Impressive. I have done no such things. I am gonna try and work on. I didn't say what I was gonna work on. I'm gonna try and work on my book, but I'm also gonna do some like administration type things, admin things. So that will result in me using a calendar and other stuff, and yeah. My dad is great. Let's see. I want to glance at my calendar real quick. Guys, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks until school starts for me. If anyone doesn't know, I'm a college student. I am going into my 5th year of undergrad, and it will hopefully be my last. So, yay. But that means, so I do really, I have pretty bad anxiety and depression, especially when it comes to school and potential failure. So, you're probably going to see me go through, like, there will probably be live streams where I look dead inside. And I don't just mean sleepy. What am I studying? I am a classics major, so I study ancient Greece and Rome. And Egypt, of course, because for a very long time those were incorporated together. But sadly, we don't have any classes really that emphasize specifically discussing Egypt, and I really wish we did. But the faculty has heard that a lot of the classics majors would like more of that, so I believe they're going to try and implement more classes like that. Sadly, they're not really getting implemented this year, which sucks, but it's fine. It's fine. Actually, no, it is not the archaeology. So my classics degree is like, what I like about it, it's like a combination of a history degree and an archaeology degree. So we do have people that like double major in classics and history, and then we have people that double major in classics and archaeology. So I'm more of an after the fact person. So I do, I mainly look at, I like looking, personally, my favorite part of it is looking at the myths and the stories and the texts from the time, already translated, preferably, because I'm terrible at translation. I can do it, I can, but I'm really, really slow. I guess it would be more along the anthropology line of it, I think. I want to say, maybe. I've never thought about it, I'm not gonna lie. Rosalind, I love the Greco-Egyptian period as far as religion and syncretism goes. Yes, it is very interesting. It is so interesting. And I once upon a time considered double majoring in classics and religion because it's so interesting to me to learn about other people's religions and why groups of people are the way they are, especially groups that are highly religious. So I think it's really okay. It does fall under cultural anthropology. Ooh, Natalie studied archaeology themselves. Ooh, fascinating. Actually, the head of my department is an archaeologist. So she teaches stuff for the classics department and for the archaeology department. So like we have, and then we have one of our classics professors also teaches philosophy classes. and he also teaches a gender, sexuality, and antiquity class, which I am retaking this semester because I took it before and I failed it. There were some extraneous outside circumstances that resulted in that failure. So that was a semester where Kat got really bad with anxiety and depression. Oh, really? Oh, I'm waiting for it to pop up here because that is, yay, that's so exciting. Natalie said, there it is. Not at university level, but I'm looking at starting a degree in 2021. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm so excited for you. Let me know definitely if you do. I'd love to hear about it. I think I'm going to sort of document my last year more because I previously, like, I've had my YouTube channel for a while. And it hasn't been until I think I posted my intro video in February, which I need to redo. But I haven't actually fully been active since until like April. You know, when we were all stuck in our houses. So I plan to actually get, so I'm getting a classics degree for my undergrad, and then I want to become a librarian. So I plan on getting a master's degree in library sciences. And that's my dream job. My true legitimate dream job is to become a librarian, and then writing as a side career. Like I never plan, like some people just plan for writing to someday become their full-time thing. Like that's what a lot of people strive for. I personally don't want that. I still want to have some enjoyment from it and it not be pressure. I'd feel like I'd get pressured to like boom, try and like be constantly writing. So I want to be like a librarian and then also a writer on the side. So when you get a degree, it will be another goal fulfilled. Yay! My anthro professor was an archaeologist as well as an anthropologist. They overlap a lot, and we get into a tiff because I did not dig. If there isn't a potato down there, don't give me a shovel. I feel that. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing it, but I don't think I'd have the patience to do it because it takes some patience. Because sometimes you can dig and search an area and find nothing. So, but outright. Oh, hello. I'm waiting for it to pop up on my thing. Hello, Lauren Reed. Welcome. Is this your first time here during the stream? Or commenting? If it's not, I'm so sorry. I have a terrible memory. If I haven't seen you like 5+ times, I'm probably not going to remember you. I remember Natalie because I've seen her, seen Natalie on them on, I don't know people's things, on other streams. So that's why I remember Natalie. I'm now picturing you as a librarian, as in the movies TV series. That is an excellent series of movies and TV shows. They also have books, apparently. I have one of them. I am not, I'm not gonna be that cool. I'm not gonna be that cool at all. I'm really not. It is now 9 o'clock. We should probably start our second sprint. I've been talking for a while. And Natalie said 15, I believe. Unless I'm making this up in my brain. Okay. Alright. That's not what I wanted. I'm sorry, I looked over here because I have the YouTube link open and then I have the StreamYard open on my other computer, so I'm like clicking things. I'm like, wait a minute, you're not clicking the thing because it hasn't popped up yet. Come on, StreamYard, catch up. Okay. Lauren Reed, I have a terrible memory too, don't worry. First time on the stream too, so it's all good. Okay, so it is your first time here. Welcome. I hope you enjoy it. And her husband said, bye, you're a badass, and I'll believe no differently. Okay. I don't feel that badass, but I'll accept. Thank you. Alright. Before I go talking again, let us sprint. So I will mute myself. This timer doesn't have any sound except for at the very end, so I'm not muting this timer. So be prepared for noise at the end of the timer. So I will start this timer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sprint. Alrighty. Time's up. And a bookish obsession has joined us. Hello. Welcome. You aren't. No, you're fine. You're not late. Because I started at 8:30. So it's like only 30 minutes, and I stream for almost 3 hours. So you're like perfectly on time. So let me know how you guys did. I was messaging my parents for a second. So I'm gonna go see them before school starts. So, and then I was looking for somebody here on YouTube. I did find them. Now I'm subscribed to them. So, yay. I opened some things up to look at them. My pages on my browser. Wow, I can't. Wow, don't let me speak. And I got 20 words in. So, all right. Hello, Barbara. Good morning. Oh, I don't know what time it is for you, but it's morning for me, so good morning. And don't forget, folks, that Barbara Howard on August 1st has a book coming out. It is called The Final Harvest. Well, Final Harvest. There is never the. So there's a little shout out. And then also somebody no problem. I'm trying to find. That's not what I wanted. Hold on. Sorry. I'm just not talking. I spelled it. That's so wrong. Also, don't forget that. Where'd it go? I want that from. Good morning, Amber. What? I'm just really bad at finding things. We shouldn't trust me to find things. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I was looking for a link. Don't forget that the healers Love by Carrow Brown, which is the Naked Firefly, was released on July 11th, so that book's there too. If I know that somebody has a book out recently or coming out, I'm gonna try at some point in the stream, be like, hey, go check this out. So check out Barbara's Final Harvest and Kira L. Rose's The Healer's Love. No, close these tabs because I'm terrible at searching for things apparently. And if it will scroll up, I can pop Barbara's comment up about The Healer's Love. Barbara says that The Healer's Love is really good, so check it out. I have so many books that I need to read. In fact, you can see part of the stack. My dragons are sitting on one stack, and then there's another stack in front of them. It's great. Not including my Kindle books, because I also have a bunch of Kindle books to read. I mean, your comment's not popping up in StreamYard yet. There it is. LOL, so mine don't count because it was a year ago. And, well, Amber has books, so go check them out. I don't know. They're, I believe, paranormal romance. Am I correct in this assumption? Or is my memory false? Also, Amber has started A Healer's Love and is liking it, so woo! Yes. Also, what time is it for you, Amber? Okay, I am correct. It is paranormal romance. Which is great. Natalie, I better not get distracted by Barbara's book as I got a book to finish editing. Also, 2 anthology stories to finish by the end of August. Oh gosh. So you can make reading the book the reward. There you go. Oh, it's 6:30. You've been at work since 5. Yeah, I'm not about that life. If I'm up that early, I better be doing something. Okay, if I'm up that early, I'm not leaving my house for another 2 hours. It just takes me that long to wake up. I have alarms on my phone that start going off at 6:30 my time, so. Ooh, yay! Natalie's book that they're editing is coming out on December 1st, 2020. So, when we're closer to that, let me know, and yeah, I'll give you a shout out as well. Yes, Barbara's right. We are all so busy writing and reading because wasn't there like a reading rush like last week? I think I totally could have done it if I didn't work and write. I mean, I could have done it anyway because I can read while I'm at work. Probably not today though, because I'm working the evening host shift. Because it's busier at the restaurant when it's busier in the evening than in the day. I normally work during the day. Yes, that's right. It is. I think I put it on my wish list. I'm gonna have to go check now. It's on some sort of list, I'm pretty sure. Because I know I went and found it. I remember finding it. Yes. So yours, Natalie, yours is in my wish list right now. So I will read it eventually. Yes, Tainted Truth. That's the one I have up on my thing. Work doesn't start till 7, but this week has been crap and I'm playing catch up. Okay. Yeah, arriving early to play catch up is a smart move. Also, do we want a 15 or a 20-minute sprint? Also, this timer was a jerk and was still going. I finally got it paused though. Glad I looked down. I don't want to get scared by this buzzer. So let me know, 15 or 20? Ooh, exciting. Okay, Weird is getting her copy of the book tomorrow. Exciting. Barbara's still getting set up. You're fine. You're totally fine. Natalie says 15 again. Is 15 your sweet spot? I'm wondering. Hopefully in that 15, Barbara can get all set up. So we're just going to use the same timer again, by the way. Yep, 15 is your sweet spot. Alright. Let's make my hair a little bit wild, I guess. Alrighty. We're going to start sprinting. In 5, 4, 3, a pull, a 1, and sprint. All right. That sprint is over. Sorry, I'm typing a message really fast. Stop it! I told you not. Stupid. I'm so sorry. YouTube was being a jerk. Let me know how you did. During that sprint, Yaza arrived. Hello. And hello, Sylvia. Good morning. It is almost 8:30, I think. So Discord, even when I had the window open, apparently didn't ding for a message until like 10 minutes later, which is always nice. What? Stop doing that. Why? Stop starting. Why you do this? Don't do it again. Don't start again. I just have, for some reason, the timer just kept restarting on me, and I don't know why. It's doing it again. Stop. But let me know how you did during that sprint. I don't. What did I do? I did. Oh, I was looking at class stuff for not fall semester but winter semester. Okay, good. The timer didn't start again. Me and this timer are gonna have some issues. Maybe. Well, it's on the playlist thing, so it goes to the next timer, but I paused it. So I don't understand why it was a jerk face. And it did it several times. Now I'm watching it. But yes, I greeted Yaza and Sylvia. Excellent. Okay. Let me see if things are moving on me. Things be moving on me. So yeah, I was working on some school stuff, and we have a Sako.
Woo! Hi.
Hi. I'm sorry, Discord didn't notify me that I had a message
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
until like 10 minutes later.
Yeah. Good morning, all the peoples.
I've been streaming for almost over an hour and a half now, and I'm still waking up. But if you would like to, yes, this way. If you would like to introduce yourself this morning.
Howdy Howlers is Sako Toomey, also known as Cassvoit. I write horror and I'm a witch and I'm a graphic designer, and sometimes I combine those three things to bring you content. So A, if you are interested in marketing yourself as an author, or B, you want to be a witchy or witch, please come by my channel, drop a like, and hello peoples.
Yes, Natalie said hi. Yaza said hi.
Yay.
Not much done so far. My husband just got back from having jaw surgery and I'm settling him. Oh. Painful. Hopefully a speedy recovery. But apparently I'm not writing this morning. Apparently I'm fixing my schedule for next year.
I am kind of in the same boat. It occurred to me that in my master schedule, I left out an entire book.
Oh no.
So I got to redo the whole thing. And now that I have storyplanner.com, I don't think I'm going to need a whole month per outline. I think I'll be fine.
Sako and VC Brown are writing a book together live. Savvy and Arcade Gold are writing a book together live. I'm ready for Kat to write fanfic live and show us how it's done.
Yes. Actually, that would be great if you did like a workshop on like how to write fan fiction.
That would be interesting. I've been considering because I have some fanfics that I wrote. I can tell you when I wrote it.
Like super young.
This well, the date got cut off. Never mind. But early high school, and like you can tell, I'm pretty sure I either got tired or lost my motivation for it, or I started taking, because I was posting a chapter as I wrote it, or I was taking the suggestions of people in the reviews. So things went a little weird, or like they ended like I just skipped things in them. So I've been considering, after I review it for my reviewing and commenting on my fanfics series, that I've been considering possibly rewriting it live.
That would be really cool.
But I just realized that the one I was thinking of doing also happens to be the second to last one for publication, for posting date.
Oh, I see.
On fanfiction.net.
Yeah.
But I can move it up. It's fine.
Oh, goodness.
That makes no sense. What is...
So, in an attempt not to work on BC and my book, I am going to work on some short stories just to kind of like, wet people's palates for the book that I'm releasing and, get my name out there and stuff. Just to kind of like, I'm going to do short stories like every quarter or so, just to kind of like sprinkle a little bit between books, just to kind of keep people interested,
Yeah, that's a good idea. Sorry, I don't know where my brain was going. It's a good thing I don't work till 4 today.
You need a partner for a madcap idea, huh? What's your madcap idea?
It is now. Oh, he's doing well. I swear he did this just so he can eat nothing but ice cream for the next 3 days.
When will my horror workshop be? Let's see when I have time for it. How about... think Sundays are probably best, right? So let's aim at the 2nd.
Ooh, perfect. I have the 2nd off, so I will definitely be watching.
Cool. Yeah, let's aim at the 2nd. I'll reach out to some people today and see if they'll do it with me. And then I'll probably put together a presentation of sorts that we can use as, topics of conversation.
Cool.
It'll be good.
There's a book in that, a story about an author who forgets that they wrote a book. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait.
Cool.
Actually, I'll do that now if I can. Who was I inviting? Sarah? Tawana?
I feel like, because you were discussing it during one of your streams tonight.
It was Doll, maybe?
Maybe?
Ah, crap. I can't remember all the people that I wanted on this panel.
Didn't you say you were going to write it down?
Did I write it down?
I feel like you said I don't know, though.
I might have.
So many streams.
I have so many notes. Holy crap.
Rosalind said, tag team storytelling. My partner and I agree on a setting, genre, etc. and come up with a couple of characters. Then we take turns writing the story, 500 to 1,000 words each round.
It's called a chain story.
There you go.
But they're super fun. And that's how I love to RP is in third person past tense. We write 500 to 1,000 words, and we take turns.
Cool. Awesome. Totally spontaneous. Just see where it takes us.
Oh, we should do. So Sylvia mentioned different genres of horror. So maybe
Gothic horror by Shirley Jackson. Dahlias of Winters, maybe.
Oh, Dahlia, yeah, she's taking a break. I don't want to bother Dahlia if she's taking a break.
Yeah.
Oh, are you hungry? Okay.
Gotta feed the cat?
Yeah, my gotta feed my cat.
Natalie, you said you were going to make a list, Sako. So you must have started the list for the thingy.
I had to have written it down, but hell if I can find it.
I feel that. I have so many random little notes around my little office area. And
I have so many notes. I thought maybe I wrote this shit down. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. There you go, baby.
Natalie said, I need to know more about horror writing because my next stories needs a proper horror element to it to make the climax really scary.
So, I don't know if I should wait until the thing, but so the way that I would make the climax really scary, you can fill the book with little bits of dread, and then at the very end, add some gore. Or make it a hard twist and add some gore.
I forgot for a second that my roommate has work at 10:30 today. So she's in her closet, and our closets are so her closet's just literally the other side of that wall. And so I heard something in her closet move, and it scared me so much. Just wasn't expecting to hear noise from behind me. Okay. Hello.
Oh, hi, Binary. What's up?
Welcome.
I am at a loss. When did I say I was going to do it? Shit.
Yes.
Yeah, right?
Do you remember when this was? That might help jog memory.
Well, maybe I'm not going far enough. I could have sworn I just mentioned it the other day, right,
Yeah, I think
Natalie?
was it.
It was after Evergreen, right?
Yes, it was after Evergreen. For
Yeah,
sure.
I'm sure, but
I want to say in the last couple days, I remember hearing it because if it was before that, I probably wouldn't remember it.
okay, well, I guess I'm making a new list because fuck if I can find it.
Understand.
Yeah. Oh, no, I just wrote horror workshop, and that was it. That's all I wrote. All right, so here we go. I want to invite Sarah. I'm just going to put S.
Yeah.
Schwanweber or something like that. I want to pick her brain. I want to pick Tawana's brain. I haven't seen her rolling around YouTube, but I've seen her on Facebook. So maybe I can convince her to come and hang out.
Sylvia said, I like to make lists or notes or lists in Google Docs so I always know where it is. And then Yazza said, a list for where you keep your lists could be helpful.
That's what this book is just a list of lists.
Natalie, wait, Yazza, don't read my mind. I keep lists where I keep my lists.
Yeah.
Either 1 or 2 days after Evergreen, you were talking about the horror workshop during a late night stream. I've heard you talk about it a couple times.
Right.
So
I wrote it down yesterday. So I must have talked about it yesterday.
you did. That's how I remember it.
At like dark 30 in the morning.
Yes, it was your pop-up planning a short story stream, I believe. It was like 11 hours ago. I only know this because I'm looking at the stream.
Oh.
Because I went to your channel to see if I could figure out which one I remembered it from. And I believe it's this one.
3 people isn't terrible. 3 people isn't terrible.
Yeah.
So we want different genres of horror. Then we want like horror beats. What else do we want to talk about? Horror elements.
Yeah. Is tropes in a thing in horror?
Yeah, tropes. Like running upstairs instead of out the front door sort of bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember where because I know it originated on Tumblr. It was a post, and then of course it was screenshotted and then shared everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of the ones where people are like, I want a horror movie or something horror where they do everything right and they still die. Like they run outside away from the person and then somehow they still die. They don't hide in the basement. They still die.
Have you ever seen Fallen with Denzel Washington?
I don't know a whole lot.
The hero did everything right and he still lost. The bad guy won. It was the first movie that I saw that did that. And I was like, this movie is the best thing ever.
I do not believe that I've seen it, but
If you have the opportunity,
I would
I
like to.
strongly recommend it. It's available on Amazon if you pay like a couple of bucks.
Okay. Yeah, this movie is as old as I am.
Yeah, yeah.
It came out the year I was born.
But it puts like Rolling Stone's time like in a completely different light. Completely different light.
Oh, you can talk about. So we said word count, maybe. Maybe not, because depending on if it's a short story or a novel.
Well, there's creepypasta, right? Which is nice and short. There's pulp, which is nice and short, like 5,000 words. There's you know, novellas and novels.
It could be anywhere.
5-word. Is it 5-word? 3-word? I can't remember. How to condense your writing so word choice is everything. How to construct a sentence.
Oops. Darn it, my session timed out. I hate my school website sometimes.
A story. Because the closer you get to the climax, the shorter your sentences and the shorter your chapters are going to be. Right?
Oh.
Yeah, Natalie, I did. It's cool. I subscribed.
I didn't know that. So is that specifically like a horror thing where
No, you can do it for thrillers. You can do it for mystery. You can do it for science fiction.
okay.
Like it's supposed to like hype the reader up so that they actually get to the climax.
Okay.
But on chain.
I've never heard of this, so this is educational for me right now.
Okay, cool.
I'm getting a minor in writing, and I've never heard this.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
But we've only ever done. So what I don't like about
Like literature, fiction, not even fiction, like nonfiction and shit.
we've only really done short stories, and I mean short stories. And they don't really teach us beyond a short story. They don't really teach us like how to structure a novel or anything really like that.
Well, like
And they
I'm kind of going backwards because I've never plotted a short story before, and I did so last night. So I'm kind of hyped to crank out like 7,000 to 10,000 words on this short story. It's going to be awesome. Recommendations.
There you go. I think
So like movies, YouTube accounts, books, that sort of stuff.
I like when Dahlia DeWinters is doing her streams and she's being active on YouTube. She one day for one of her writing streams, it ended up more being like a horror talk of like, but we went over like horror movies, and I was like, this is so educational to me right now because I'm
I
not.
miss Dahlia. She was awesome.
She's great. Her
She's
voice is
great.
so soothing to me.
I hope. Yeah, I hope she comes back soon.
Um,
Yeah, Sylvia, I've always pantsed them. Like I always just like, stream of consciousness sort of crank them out. And I always felt like they stopped short, but then I went back and read them um for the short story contest, and they're fine. They're fine.
Let
Every
me
time I watch your 100 sub stream, Cat, it seems to not work. Is it the same for everyone else?
check to see if I can watch it. Because if I can't watch it, we have a problem.
Yeah.
It popped up for me. And it's going.
Yeah, it's working, right?
Yeah, it's working for me. The replay. That's weird. I don't know
Everyone's
why.
favorite short and why. See, I can't say like which one's my favorite, because that's like, you know, asking me to pick my favorite food. I can't pick my favorite food. I love food. Or favorite song. I can't pick my favorite song. Like, don't make me pick. Can't I just enjoy things? Do I have to rank them?
These were like my childhood like scary stories. Not really horror, but they're the like scary storybooks.
The Scary Stories to Tell It in the Dark is excellent creepypasta. Excellent creepypasta.
Where did I get these? I want to say I got them.
Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, sort of. That doesn't look like the stuff I grew up on, but it's.
Yeah, it's. These are Scholastic versions.
So was Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Is Stephen Gamel the artist? Does it say who the artist is?
These ones are illustrated by Brett Helquist, collected by Alvin Schwartz.
So Alvin Schwartz is the same guy who wrote Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, which.
Okay, so that's what this is called, but it might be a new version of it.
It sounds like they got a new artist. So the thing is, the art in the original series was so horrific that it gave kids nightmares.
Oh. Yeah, this is like the one for Big Toe now. Like, it's new artwork.
It's much more like a children's book. Yeah. The Scary Stories, but with Stephen Gamel, was harrowing. Like, it still raises the hair on the back of my neck. Like, it's brilliant black ink work. And it like has an entire generation of kids like going to therapy even now.
Dang. Yeah, this one, the art changed, and it looks like 2010.
Yeah.
This was the re-release with different artwork.
I kind of wanted to see the movie, but I'm a little scared too.
And then this one is by selected and retold by Ariel North Olson and Howard Schwartz, illustrated by E.M. Sistergist. What's the font? I can't handle the font.
Oh, Sylvia, you are on point. Yes. The green ribbon. Yeah. That's one of my favorites. I love that story.
These ones are. Ooh, that one's creepy. Me just going through this book now.
It's creepy, but it's not like
horror.
Well, it's horror. It is, but it's toned back. Like they've pulled it back to kind of make it like more palatable for kids.
Someone who hates snakes, that was disgusting.
Oh, snakes are great.
I mean, I don't want one going into my mouth. Like, what's happening in that image?
Gotcha.
No, thank you. They're great to look at.
Yeah, Natalie was reading Lovecraft as a kid, so was I. Dunwich Horror, the Dunwich Horror is like a perfect example.
You just like slid in here, okay? I just had to go back.
Dunwich. Yeah. Yes,
All right.
okay, it was the point, but I think they went for broke. Like they like did it 110% and it traumatized children. Like I drink that shit up, but some people were really disturbed by it.
Okay, we should probably do a sprint.
Okay,
I just looked at the time and I'm like, we should probably do a sprint.
we should probably do a sprint.
Hold on, I'm waiting for them to load.
See, okay, like you and we've got stronger psyches, right? But the average bear does not have a strong psyche like we do.
Okay, we're going with dolls because I can guess what dolls looks like.
Great.
If it'll load for me. We're just gonna wait for stuff to load. On the... Oh, it's loading. Hold on. Pause.
Yeah, Gamel went too hard. Yeah. That's a good way of putting it.
On the 7th, let me make sure it's up yet already. Yes, so on the 7th at 5 p.m. Eastern, so August 7th,
Yeah.
Charlie Dorset is doing the
Yes.
Fanfiction Fridays write-in, and I am able to, thankfully, I'm supposed to get out of work at 4 that day. So I should be there co-hosting.
That'll be really cool. The Project Shadow podcast thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. August 7th, guys.
And
You said 5 o'clock?
Yeah, 5 p.m. Eastern is when it's going to be. And I'm going to try, and when my schedule agrees with it, I'm going to try and be there because it's then going to become a weekly thing.
Right.
So I'm going to, as long as my schedule permits, I'm going to try and be a co-host for
Regularly.
regularly. Yeah. I might not be able to do it the second week of it on the 14th because I'm going to my parents' house to spend time with my family before school starts. When I won't be able to do anything.
Yeah.
Okay. I remembered that while I was looking for the timer. Okay. So, I finally got the timer to load for us. Okay. Sorry, I had to read through the comments real fast.
No worries.
We will start our sprint in, because we'll mute ourselves and then we'll talk in 20 minutes. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sprint. Timer go. Go. This is what's been happening with, okay, there we go. timer stop?
Oh.
They just keep going to the next one on me because I didn't have
So,
volume on for that one.
cool.
Real quick, hello Eva, and
Hi, Eva.
Jace is back.
Yay, Jace. Awesome, Jace. The date for the horror workshop is on Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern. It will involve Sarah Scharnweber.
Schwarmweber?
Yes. And Tawana. So that'll be 10 o'clock on Sunday.
Immediately pulls out my planner so I can write it in.
Because it's also Gen Con weekend. So I want to get at Sarah before the festivities start. Because I was like, oh, Sunday evening would be great. But I think she's like super busy.
Put that in there.
So that's going to be cool. I guess I'm going to be working on thumbnail and presentation and stuff today. Because that's going to be a thing. What else am I doing today? I'm working on my timer, and I've got an appointment at 5:30 and an appointment at 8:15. So I have all day to do stuff.
Yay.
Like write stories and...
Sylvia would like to know what is Gen Con. Kat would also like to know what it is.
It is a role players gaming convention, and it's one of the originals. So it is like the biggest gaming convention. Like, I think definitely in the country, maybe the whole world. I don't know. Gen Con Online 2020.
Jay said a whole bunch of people named Jen getting together?
Waka waka. I'm gonna bring up the website.
All right. Oh, if I wasn't getting better at noticing when grammar is bad, there would be smoke coming from my ears right now at how bad this editor I had used is at editing. Ooh. Oh,
So
no.
it's specifically the home of tabletop gaming.
Okay.
So they get like role players from all over the world to come, 70,000 people. So it becomes a good sized city. Like this that thing that where you have convention hall, it becomes a city for 3 days.
Okay, that's cool.
Making us one of the largest tabletop and hobby gaming conventions in the world. Yep. So because of COVID, they aren't doing it in person this year, so they're doing it online.
That's cool, and that does open it up for some more accessibility as well.
Exactly. So yeah, so Sarah is going to be occupied with this Gen Con action. Do I have a wrench on your channel?
Yes, you do.
Okay, cool.
So you can go ahead. You do, right?
Boop. Only gens must enter. Yeah.
He has to double check that you have a wrench. I think you do.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I do. Yeah.
All right, there it is.
Oh, Ann Arbor Pride is online this Saturday.
Oh, cool.
I miss Ann Arbor. The goth scene there was poppin'.
Oh, I guess I now am part of my school's Zoom. I guess they purchased us a Zoom business plan. I guess for like
Sure.
the entire campus.
Sure.
I guess it makes sense. They don't want to overload Blackboard again.
I feel like this is one of few that could work and do well online. Yeah. I think with stuff like tabletop RPG, which is a program that allows people to role play online. Roll20 is another one that does it. Discord is probably the most popular avenue that people role play through.
Okay. Oh, hey, I was
Born
gonna...
and raised in Ann Arbor. Now you really know what kind of person I am. I loved their night scene. I loved Ann Arbor's night scene. Granted, I was last there in like 2005, I think. So it's been a hot minute, but my coffee is calling to me.
So when I disappeared for a minute, I had to go reheat my coffee. Just so everyone knows, I just put a link in the chat to Lisa Daly's stream because that starts
Right,
at
because
11.
she will pop. Yep.
But today I don't work until 4, so I'm gonna go my full window, which is 11:30.
Okay.
So, normally I stop at like 11, especially if I have to work at 12, because I have to leave at 11:30.
I see. I wonder if Lisa would let me on her stream.
She might, if you just send her a message.
If I send her a message, she might. Because her discussions are just so goddamn interesting.
They are. That's where, I mean, I started thinking about last Sunday's thing, like in my stream before it, and then I continued discussing it in her chat, and that's how I ended up with like everybody.
Yeah.
Who was just like, I'll do it. I'm like, thanks.
Thanks. Yeah.
And then I was gonna say to Jace, I'm like, I'm born and raised right in front of a tree field of Christmas trees. So I'm technically, so what people call people who work on Christmas tree farms up in the area I'm from, they call them tree rats.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I'm technically a born and raised tree rat.
So is that a Michigan thing too, or?
Yeah. Where I'm from, which is the Lake City area, it used to be considered the Christmas tree capital of the world. And then we lost our title to another state. But our
To another
town,
state or to
like
another country? Because
an entire state, our town itself used to be like the most common place you'd get a Christmas tree from in the country. 1 year we sent from our area, I know we still occasionally send them to bigger cities, like the main Christmas tree in big cities. I think 1 year from our area we sent a Christmas tree to New York for
cool.
the
The one in DC is a deal that they have with Oslo in Norway. They do a blue spruce from Norway.
nice tree. I grew up around Christmas trees, so I know weird things about trees.
Okay, bye, Sylvia. Love you. You lost the title!
I did. It's also because most of our tree farms are family owned.
So maybe I should get a hold of, Ava is suggesting maybe I get a hold of Lisa Daly via Twitter.
Well, that's a good idea.
I'm spelling her name wrong. It's Daily like every day, right? Daily?
Yes.
Right?
And
Oh, no, I found her.
okay.
Let me slide into her DMs. Maybe. I can report her. How do I do DMs anymore? Jeez.
On
On Twitter. Oh, messages. Here we go.
I was gonna say, I sort
Make
of
a
had
new
to
one. I'm
figure
gonna
it out
send
in
it
like
to
5 minutes
Lisa.
one time. I was like,
Yeah, it's. Oh, Lisa can't be messaged. Okay, then I shall
try Facebook.
try Facebook. Which
I
works better
forgot.
for me.
I forgot that I have a wrench on her stream because I posted the link for the 26th stuff there, and that's why I have a wrench. Eva, I'm gonna head out to work on things and stop by Lisa's stream. I hope to hit Dells this afternoon for some real words. Too hot to be outside then. All right, bye, Eva. I will not be making dolls because I have work at 4.
Hmm.
So that's when I'll be getting ready for work.
I think I can make dolls and then that's it. Then I have to go do other things. I think that's the
Which is 2 p.m. Eastern?
2 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but during that sprint, I managed to change some of my classes for winter of 2021.
Cool.
So second semester this year. I'm now taking a sacred texts class. So looking at religious texts. Because why not? It's my last semester. I should be able to do what I want. I already have all the requirements for everything else. Why not just take randomness? That sounds interesting. Jace will probably be on with Doll.
Cool. Maybe I will too. I'm sure I'm like Doll and I are like thick as thieves, so I'm sure if I message Doll, she'd be happy to give me a StreamYard link. Because I want to get all the things done today, and I don't want to be lonely doing it.
Yeah. Oh, I also started typing up some notes for show me my word count. Stop. Oh, I got 69 words in this. For a video or a live stream talking about fan fiction.
Cool. Fan fiction workshop.
So I don't know when it would happen, but I will. I want to get some notes, and maybe if I do it as a workshop or something, I might go off and find some others who are interested in discussing fan fiction. That would be fun. Just get a bunch of people who write fan fiction or have started out in fan fiction.
That sounds fun.
Together.
That sounds fun.
It probably won't happen until the fall, though. Just because I should probably actually finish my first draft before I start school. So that at least that step is done. Before I add in, essays and stuff to my life. So many essays. If you don't like writing essays, don't become a classics major.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't recommend it. But then at the same time, it's a fun major. Shoot, that's what I need to do too. I'm gonna actually have to schedule that in for myself for my week. Well, I have tomorrow off. So maybe I'll watch videos tomorrow. Yes! Laura, he is. I mean, she is. They are. Darn. They.
They.
I just went through every pronoun. They are.
Yes.
And
Kat will be co-hosting.
Yes, I will be joining that.
Oh yeah, Jace. The hand health one that Austin K did was amazing. The editing panel schooled me like whoa. Um, those two really stick out to me. Like those just really floored me.
I have the entire playlist currently saved. Like I clicked it and saved it so that I can go through and watch all the ones. Eventually, I'll watch all of them, but I'm gonna watch the ones that stand out to me the most
Mm-hmm.
now. Like tomorrow, maybe. Who knows? Well, tomorrow's stream day is really full, so I probably won't do a pop up stream tomorrow
Mm.
because it's a pretty full day with regular streams. Because I don't like. Okay. Sprint?
Yes, absolutely.
We're just going to use the timer is still going. Why are you like this, computer? I paused it and then it just started going not that long ago because a minute has gone through. I don't know how I keep accidentally doing this, but it's annoying me. Remove the comment. We're just going to use this one because it's already up.
Okay.
It's the Joe Ninja Hen, this one.
Cool.
So I'm just going to start it because it has a 3-second countdown for us. And a sprint. Beep 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 boop 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 boop. The sprint is over.
I'm here, I swear.
I too was watching Lisa's
Yeah.
stream.
They were talking about Clever
That's why
Fox, and I was like, I love Clever Fox. I was actually really sad when mine filled up.
Oh no.
Thank you.
I'm using a bullet journal because I'm.
Are you using like the quintessential bullet journal?
It's literally just the lines. I mean the dots.
The dots, a dotted journal. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also do the bullet journal thing.
Just because I've discovered
I would die without it.
I don't like the formats a lot of times that other planners have, and it's
Why? So, I had some friends buy me They figured out that I love bullet journaling, and they bought me like legend planners and life planners and all of that stuff. The hero's journal and like all goal setting type of stuff. And I was like, I went ahead and I gave them a shot. And sorry, distracted. I gave the workflow a shot, and I pulled some stuff from here, and I pulled some stuff from here, and now I have a new layout that I use. It's working out really well for me.
I have to grab the other one. So this was my first bullet journal, and I stopped using it right when quarantine happened, just because I was like, I bought this one and was going to wait to use it until school started, but then I was like, I need a blank thing to just start with right now to fully refocus myself instead of going back and looking in the other one.
I totally understand.
So originally I was doing like this setup where like these are all the days and then this is like the month and then and goals and stuff here. But I'm like, I don't like this version. So now I do I like time slots. But
Yep, that's what's going on here too.
let me pull up. But
tracking my days, tracking my sleep.
But when school starts, I'm stopping it at like the 5-6 o'clock time, and so I can put my assignments and stuff down here. Because if I go to work or any of my classes, they start before 6 o'clock.
He punched a hole in the wall. Yeah, he's gonna fix it. He bought a kit to fix it.
So
that's why it's low. This is covering a hole in the wall.
But so yeah, and then this way I can still block out my class times and stuff and be like, hey, I should be at this location. Beep bop borg baha. Okay. So, but yeah, I actually did some writing during that sprint, by the way. 131 words. Were written. So, and then of course I also watched Lisa's stream, which I will post a link to it again because her stream started at 11 a.m. Eastern. Waiting for this thing to load so I can share the thing again. So in the chat again is the link to Lisa's stream. And how did people do during that sprint?
I mostly watched Lisa daily, and I planned the horror workshop a little more.
Oh, yay. I hate when I just show me the live chat automatically. Don't give me top chat.
I hate it when it does that.
It's annoying. Or like when I refresh a page and it takes me from live chat to top chat. I'm like, why?
Why? Because they're expecting you to have hundreds and hundreds of viewers chatting in your box.
Apparently.
Yeah.
What? Waiting for people to post how they did. They might be watching Lisa actually.
Yeah, they might be watching Lisa.
So hopefully I can
Oh my gosh.
do some more writing today, because I did actually do a little bit of writing in my book. A little bit. Because I'm started on part 2 now.
Are you working today?
Yes.
Okay.
I have work 4/2 whenever I don't know.
Oh, I see.
Because sometimes we close the because whenever we close the dining area is when I get to leave. But sometimes that might be 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. I don't know.
It depends on whether or not people stick around, right?
Yeah. So Natalie is watching us during Lisa's sprint for their 5-minute sprint, and then Jace got lunch during the sprint and talked to a friend on Facebook.
Nice.
Lovely. So yeah. I was talking about my work. Yeah, so and then our hours are different for Monday through Thursday, and then they're different. Then we have Friday and Saturday hours, and then Sunday hours. So it truly does depend on the day and how busy. Because Saturdays I could leave at midnight.
Yeah, I believe that.
Because we're open till 1 a.m.
Yeah, okay, we're just I love it when you get epiphanies or massive revelations or just like, oh, it's the best feeling. It makes it all worth it, man. Makes it all worth it.
It does. All right. We should probably do outros.
Oh, okay.
Because it is 11:26 and I
It
realized
is
11:30, so I will let you go first. I pointed the right way.
Howdy Howlers, it's Sako Toomey, also known as Cass Voight. I write horror, and I'm a witch, and I'm a graphic designer, and sometimes I combine those three things to bring you content. So if you are interested in marketing yourself as an author, or you're interested in being a witchy or witch, please drop by my channel and we'll hang out. I'm a safe space, I swear. My coffee hours in the morning are a safe space for witchy people to talk about their witchiness. So if you have like a witchy or paranormal side to you at all, like, you will not be judged. You will not. We are here to support you.
Kat learns a lot during them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Kat. This is my channel. And this is my regular live stream time, so it's 8:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Eastern time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an aspiring author, and I'm currently working on writing an urban fantasy. which I plan to publish under the pen name Cat Leo, which is what all my social media is for. I'm going to need to remember to add Sako to the description. I just realized.
No worries.
Though I think I do have a link to your channel in general because I have the list from BC of like everybody that's
Of everybody, yeah.
So like everybody that streams is in the description in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, that's all I got.
Yay! Well, just in time too, right?
Yeah.
Excellent.
All right. And Lisa's sprint just ended, so perfect.
All right.
So I'm going to go ahead and hit the end button, and then we can all go over to
Lisa's stream.
Wherever the thingy is. Because I have it in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
That way.
Good. Yeah, that way over there. All right. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.